Hello, this is Transformers fan G138, and I'm here with a video review of Transformers Generation Soundblaster. And I have been looking for this guy for months. Since I actually pre-ordered Soundwave. And when I did, the place I ordered it from wanted like triple a price for this guy. And understandably, he came... Basically, there's one of this guy for every 3 of Soundwave. Actually, there's even more Soundwaves, because Soundwave was actually reused in multiple other waves. This guy, I believe, was only wave 1. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I was hoping to find this guy in the store, because I wasn't willing to pay 50, 60 bucks for this guy. Never found him once. So I was a little disappointed and discouraged, but actually just randomly went on Amazon the other day, and things you might be interested section popped up this guy for $20, which is retail price. I'm like, sold. It's prime shipping, free shipping. So I got this guy like I went to the store and picked him up off the shelf. Yeah, so really love that kind of when that happens. Which means I now have Soundblaster, and I would like a twin cast now, if that's too much to ask, Hasbro. I'm sure it is, but whatever. I'm actually surprised they actually put his actual bio on the back of the box, because I'm sure they'd spin it like, you know, he's like new Soundwave or something. But no, they actually said after Soundwave got rebuilt, or died and rebuilt, he had a little bit of different personality change, ran more headlong into battle instead of having others fight his battles for him, kind of thing. Taking more chances, living life to the fullest, apparently. Whatever. Don't really care. But essentially, they actually noted that this guy was Soundwave, which I was surprised about, because I'm like, oh wow, I'm surprised Hasbro actually acknowledged this guy and Soundwave are the same character. Generally, when they do that, they make sure it's not in the same wave. Because, you know, oh, this is what Soundwave will turn into, so I'm going to buy this. Or, oh, that's just Soundwave again. Why buy the same character and just a different color? Which, to me, I like the Japanese Headmasters series, and that's where Soundwave died and got rebuilt. So, here, hence, I got Soundblaster. And he actually is going on my, currently, because I got extra space, on my 86 to and beyond shelf. However, he will eventually go up a shelf on the Japanese / Armada shelf / Flashback G1 shelf, which I'm slowly building up. Slowly, I'm starting to collect the Japanese characters. Like, I got my custom Star Saber there and other things. But anyway, overall, I like the figure. I still like the deluxe class Soundwave better. But overall, I like the playability of this guy. And I like that we have a nice scaled blaster to go with it. So, basically, we start the transformation by putting that down. Or, actually, before the transformation, put that down, hit this button. Oh, look, we have the playable feature. Pull this forward, and this thing is supposed to shoot out and, you know, transform. This is Buzzsaw, the gold version of Laserbeak, basically. You know, this is the only tape, quote, tape, data disc I was missing, so I finally have all of them. That were made, at least. Doesn't mean there isn't more coming, which I'm pretty sure there's not. But anyway, so that just goes up. This goes like this, and there. Now you're back. And then you have this, which plugs into the top. This is a little cannon. But put that aside. Start the transformation. Push it down. Next, we will push this forward a little bit. Grab this, flip the legs back, flip out the feet, flip these down, rotate these forward until they stop and lock into place. I love the transparent red wheels. Those actually are kind of cool. Grab this whole system, unpeg it, flip it around, and snap it like this. Now you got the legs done. Now we'll move up to the upper body here. Here we will grab this, push it up, push this whole system flat and down. Flip these out. Rotate the arms down. We'll pull this back out of the way for now. Flip these up on both sides. Flip these back. Flip this down. Up. Rotate. Flip these back. Same on the other side. Yeah, same transformation as Soundwave. Flip the hand out, rotate them into place. And there you have Soundblaster in robot mode. Plug in the cannon up here, or in his hand, doesn't really matter. And voila! You now have Soundwave, or Soundblaster. Sorry, my Japanese mimicry is terrible. Still has the finger outstretched here, so you can position him like he's pressing his own button, like he does in the cartoon. And you can actually have him actually press his own button, which I think is cool. So you grab onto here, and you can pull this forward, shoot it out. If we start with some extra momentum, that actually transformed in midair that time. I don't know if it caught on camera, but it was like... Anyway. So again, these things transform when the button here is pressed, which theoretically should press inside on its way out. So when it comes out, it should transform. Doesn't always. And some of them transform better than others. This goes back up here, snaps into place, rotates down. So he's got some awesome motion. Feet, wide range motion you can do with the feet, forward and backward. But you can get some awesome poses with it. You got a ratchet joint knee, 90 degrees, a little bit more than 90 degrees with forward rotation. Swivel here, hinge, no waist swivel. There is a head swivel. It's ridiculously hard to move. You got the hinges in the arm here from the transformation. You got a hinge here, as well as a hinge here, swivel, and a ratchet elbow. Move down to the hand, you got a swivel in the hand where, due to transformation, as well as a swivel here. Sorry, hinge and then a swivel. My bad. And then, of course, you got the thing. The more tapes you put in here, the further the spine sticks out. That's just the playable feature, not really a design thing. And as you do that, the interior plunger moves. You know, I think this guy is a tremendous, awesome piece of engineering, this toy. This is a really fun toy. If I got this as a kid, this guy would be like so beat up and, I mean, almost like usable, because this would have been like, you know, one of my favorites, because I like Soundwave out of the cartoon, and I watched that right along when I watched the Armada on TV. And if this guy was out then, or Soundwave was out then, or Soundblaster was out then, I mean, I probably wouldn't even know who Soundblaster was, but if Soundwave was out then this mold would have been played with, like, heavily. Like, most of my Transformers Armada stuff is falling apart because of, you know, the fun I had with it, and, you know, it's not like I'm terribly hard on toys either. They were just, like, my favorite things forever. You know, they still are. Obviously. I mean, obviously. Well, I'm pretty sure that wraps up my video review. However, there is one more matter I have to discuss. Scaling 1 to 10. What would I recommend this figure? Yeah. Any people who want to start collecting into the Japanese characters a little bit, highly recommend the character. You know, it was a direct continuation of the original series, Headmasters in Japan. So, Soundblaster fits right in with the G1 continuity. So, I'm good with that. Taking that into account, as well as the transformation, the gimmicks, the insanely out of proportion, I would say this guy is a solid 8. Same as Soundwave, actually. So, a solid 8. Pick this guy up, if you find him. Seriously, this guy is amazing. Or this mold is amazing. If you only want Soundwave, get Soundwave. If you want to start, like, you know, getting the more characters, this guy's the way to go. And I've been looking for this guy since they announced him, and I just didn't want to pay as much for him because I'm like, I'm not paying triple the price for the same thing. And essentially, that's what it was. And waiting on this case usually backfires, but this time it actually was useful. It's always a gamble when I don't pre-order something or get it when it first comes out, but this one actually paid off. I don't gamble often, but this one time I did. Okay, so anything else? I don't think so. Thanks for watching. See you next video.